Yes. Good evening, Naughty Crew. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday Eve. Yes. I could not let the day go past without addressing some of these trending topics, Naughty Crew. Please thumbs up the video as y'all loading up in the room. We got lots to get into. Yo, the NBA got busted for a gambling ring. Let me know if my sound is good. The NBA got busted. We're going to get into that. Cardi B ripped JT and Bia. And Nicki Minaj is unhinged on the ski slopes again, child. Thumbs up the video. She's still going for KeKe, which I don't know why. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And Keke Palmer, KeKe, you got some explaining to do. The internet is dragging you, girl. All money ain't good money. Thumbs up this video. Yes. Like, comment, and share. Help us get into the algorithm. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. And I'm sorry I was late. I had some household duties that I needed to tend to, like fold my laundry and balance out this heat in here, child. We got project heat. We got project heat. It's how you see I got on a tank top because it's just hot, child. And I just noticed that we got sound effects and StreamYard. So let me give a loud round of applause for my Naughty Crew. Okay, we're gonna have to test those out. I'm gonna have to fit that into the show somewhere. Good evening, Chantel. Good evening, Kim. Welcome. Love you all. Yes. So please make sure y'all are sharing out the video. Make sure you're liking as you're loading in. And donations are definitely appreciated. Okay. We don't work for free over here. We do not work for free. Yes, YouTube catching up with TikTok. Finally, Joe. Finally. So up first, let's get into the NBA gambling ring, which I was like, I could believe it. You want to know why? Because sports is not sports like it used to be back in the day. All right. It's more performative now. And sometimes I'll be watching like, that was rigged because I love football and basketball. That was rigged. But apparently there was a whole gambling ring, child, and they did a whole press conference on it. And we're going to get into it now. As soon as my computer cooperate. But I was just like, boop, there we go.
Such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today. Former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families. Individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody.
Not the Gambino. It's linked to the mafia. I'm watching this for the first time, just like y'all, in full. Not they linked it to the mafia. Chill. Oh my God, this is going to be big. You know, we are going to be following this, but Naughty Crew, it looks like the NBA got.
You ever been swallowed up?
Caught up, child.
Today, former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across 11 states to arrest over 30 individuals today responsible for this case, which is very much ongoing. Not only did we crack into the fraud that these perpetrators committed on the grand stage of the NBA, but we also entered and executed a system of justice against La Casa Nostra to include the Bonanno, Gambino, Genovese, and Lucchese crime families. Individuals such as Chauncey Billups, Damon Jones, and Terry Rozier were taken into custody today, former, current NBA players and coaches. What you don't know is that this is an illegal gambling operation and sports rigging operation that spanned the course of years. The FBI led a coordinated takedown across a
This child, this is just a lot. But greed, that's what I'm feeling like. Greed is the leader of this whole thing, okay? But shout out to Tasha K. I'm on with Tasha K. According to her, LeBron James got dragged into it. LeBron James dragged into NBA gambling scandal after close friends allegedly sold his injury info to bettors. So LeBron James has been pulled into the NBA gambling scandal after reports claim his friend and former Lakers coach allegedly sold insider injury details to bettors. Court docs say the info was used to place bets before games, prompting a major federal investigation. Thumbs up the video. Hey, Cece. Hey, Elite. What? You know, I ain't seen Jag don't even come up in my algorithm no more, child. And I'm like, thank that there is a God. There is a God, okay? Because she's just too much. She is just too much. But I'm gonna keep my eye out on updates. But they done took down the NBA like they was the mafia, okay? Like, whoop. This is just crazy. I just couldn't even believe like what I was hearing, but it makes sense because sports is not sporting anymore. It like Cece, mine neither. It's not sporting anymore. It looks very performative. It looked like I'll be watching football. Like, are they really like trying to perform TikToks when they do touchdowns? Yeah, I said it. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. Well, we're gonna keep our eye out, Naughty Crew. I'm gonna look for the updates. But this is sad. Like, I mean, how rich is rich? Like, I guess there's no being rich enough. But I feel like greed is the leader in this. Greed is the leader. Okay, sometimes you just gotta be grateful for what you have, child. Child. Congratulations are in order, okay? Before we get to the queen of the ski slopes, we're going to get to the former queen baddie, Jocelyn Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess. Congratulations are in order, child. I'm proud of her. But Jocelyn owns her stuff. But really, let's give a round of applause for Jocelyn, okay? She is now clean and sober, child. Okay. So she came out and talked about her struggles with getting sober. Let's hear what she have to say. Yes.
Years of drug abuse, like cocaine, it is the toughest thing to do when you go sober. But you will hear me talk about it more in the Untold Story by Jocelyn Hernandez. But yeah, just one of these days where I'm just like, okay, gotta cut out the sugar, gotta cut this out, gotta cut that out, gotta cut this out. And I love my body, but it's so difficult after so many years of drugs. And then you go sober, then you gotta find a way, because it's like you never knew your real weight. It's always just being like altered. But yeah, we'll talk about it. The documentary is coming out soon. We've been working on it for a while. But just wanted to hop on here and say that because, yeah, that's what I'm doing today. And I'm just like, it's one of those days.
Please like the video. Please like the video. Help us get into the algorithm. Shout out to Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess, on her sobriety. I think that's dope of her. But one thing you can say about Jocelyn, she own her shit. She ain't never denied. She ain't never denied. She walk in it. Now I just wish she'll level up on her show and stop trafficking them girls on that show. Okay, like I can't even get with it. Yeah, she spiraled on Love and Hip Flop. Yep. But anybody that is walking in the light and living a life of sobriety, I commend them. Okay, this seems to be the wave of the former bad girls of the industry. You know, they all go on their Christian journeys and sobriety and things like that. And I just think it's dope that she decided to get sober. She has a child, and her child, she needs to be around for her. All right. So for those of you that are on SNAP and EBC, as you all know, the government is shut down right now. So a lot of people are suffering. Please thumbs up the video. Once y'all get these likes up, then we'll move on to the main stories. Okay. But here's a word from the curve. Okay.
Your food stamps are going away effective November 1st. So I keep seeing videos where everyone's complaining and crying and so scared because allegedly their EBT SNAP benefits are going away effective November 1st. And I've seen all these videos where people are saying Trump is taking away food from people right before the holidays. So let me just remind you of something in case you've forgotten. Food stamps, EBT, SNAP benefits, Section 8, that is all under a government assistance program of which taxpayers who work pay for. There's no bank somewhere that has a stash of money that's sending to you because you don't work. And now this video has nothing to do with the people who are disabled, have disabled children. I'm talking about able-bodied workers. There's no bank anywhere where you get free food. That's not a thing. We pay for it. The people who work, taxpayers, we pay for it. So now you guys are crying, oh my God, Trump is taking away our food stamps right before the holidays. When did you think your food stamps was going to go away? Because again, it's government assistance, help. It's temporary while you get on your feet. It was not for you and your kids and your kids' kids and all your families and generational free food. That's not what it was. The Section 8, when you guys were crashing out about that a couple months ago, because now you can only be on Section 8 for 2 years. And to be eligible for it, you have to work at least 20 hours a week. Same thing with Medicaid. Aside from people who have disabled family members, you have to work. If the government was still open, you still can't stay on government assistance.
Saint Hudson girl. Saint Hudson girl, I missed you. I missed you. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you and I missed you. She is right though, right?
Your whole life, unless you're disabled and you cannot work or you care for a disabled family member or child. So you guys literally thought you were just going to get free food just forever? Yeah, and then remember when you guys were all crashing up because Kennedy put that new law in effect where food stamps, you can't purchase like junk food, sweets, sugary drinks. It's for healthy food. And you guys were mad about that because you can't buy frozen pizza anymore. And you were crashing out about that and throwing hissy fits in the grocery store. So the food was for healthy food. None of you guys tried to get on your feet. And I'm not talking about the ones who used government assistance to.
St. Hudson, I just had to take a break, to deal with my life, girl. But I'm back. I am back. I had to take a pause, but I ain't never going. Stop YouTube? No, girl. No. Thumbs up these videos. When you do your notification, like remove the notification and put it back on or whatever. It's just because I'm out of the algorithm.
Help them get on their feet. Bravo to you. But that's what it's for. It's government assistance. So if the government wasn't shut down because they're allegedly saying that the food stamp program could end or people might not get their SNAP benefits effective November 1st because of the government shutdown, let me play this back for you. Let's play it back. The government is shut down because the Democrats want $1.5 trillion plus an additional $5 billion to send money to like Honduras for climate stuff. And to Africa and to the Balkans. Watch my last video. That's what the Democrats want the money for, not to give you food stamps. Your food stamps are going away effective November.
She didn't say no lies, Naughty Crew. St. Hudson, thank you for the super sticker, boo. Love you. Love you long time, okay? She is not lying because people think that they use welfare in Section 8 like an inheritance child. They be passing it down from one to the next, one person down, then the child take over. And granted, some people need it, all right? Because I know of situations where like my family members lost their moms suddenly and they were all of like 18 years old and they were able to stay in that apartment under Section 8 for a good 5 years. But they used that time to get their lives together, get their credit together, and now they all are fine. That's one thing. And I'm not talking about special situations. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Them generational project hoes. That's who I'm talking about. You know, the ones that have babies just so they can get more cash from government. Remember, your taxpayer dollars are paying for that. For them to sit around and just keep pumping out babies. Yes. Okay. Shout out to Be a Free Thinker, okay, for clarifying things. But at the end of the day, this is gonna be a wake-up call for a lot of folks, okay? You're gonna have to actually get jobs. Like Kevin McCall, you may have to get a job, Cry Reese. Thumbs up this video, okay? You want food stamps. Like, why am I paying for your food when you like a Grammy Award winning songwriter? Why am I paying for your food? Make that make sense. And you don't even have custody of your kids. Child, are we in the wrong profession? Okay. But pay attention, people, because we talked about this on the channel. Project 2025, it is in full effect, okay? Food stamps is not the only thing people have to worry about losing, okay? What about your voters' rights, okay? And I'm gonna let this clear man break it down for y'all.
Voting rights is about to be stripped away by the United States Supreme Court. Yeah, that's right. You heard me right. While everybody is talking about Charlie Cristo 2.0 and his death and the Medal of Freedom and boats in Venezuela and Epstein files, Project 2025 is well underway of stripping the vote from Americans who happen to have black skin. How are they doing this? Well, there is a case out of Louisiana that is being heard by the Supreme Court today, and the Supreme Court has already indicated where they are leaning. A group of
Please thumbs up the video. Please get the likes up. Trolls who are trolling, like the video. Okay, that's all we ask. It's free. It's free to support the channel. Like, share, comment, engage with the channel. All right. But he's speaking facts. Project 2025 is in full effect.
white people who said that having the Civil Rights Act of the 1960s and the Voting Rights Act, which guarantees that black neighborhoods must remain districted as black neighborhoods. You cannot carve them up into tiny little pieces and then make the rural white the majority of that district. This is to protect equal representation. They're saying that that is a reverse discrimination against the white people who live in those black neighborhoods. So now they're suing to have that ended. And if the Supreme Court rules on this case today, that will effectively mean Republican control of both the House, the Senate, and the presidency for decades. Because the black vote is the main linchpin of the Democratic Party. That without them, they can never win a majority in the House, in the Senate, or the presidency. And the Republicans are about to strip that away, effectively making this country a one-party state. This story is too important to ignore. Please help share it. Hit all of these buttons. Comment. A real comment, not just a button or an emoji, but comment something real. Your concerns. We have to get the message out. Mainstream media is not even talking about this.
Yeah, but we are.
America is about to become a one-party country for decades, maybe forever, if this case goes through. And nobody's talking about it.
We are. We are. Shout out to the Clear Man. Shout out to Daily Rumble. Okay. We've been talking about Project 2025. Trump did say he was going to be the last president. Y'all remember that? Mm-hmm. He did say he was going to be the last president. Pay attention, people. Pay attention. What y'all saying in the comments? Right. Ooh. Elite Leo. Let me see. You said this also includes the takedown of prominent Black people. I forgot the actual stats, but it was reported that it was a lot of Black millionaire billionaires made in recent years. Facts. Yes, all of these elites. They trying to get them up out of here. At the end of the day, pay attention. Make sure you are voting. It is important. They're trying to create a dictatorship. They're trying to make us a communist country. Okay? But meantime, Clarice Jr., Kevin McCall, we talked about him yesterday, crying on the podcast. All right, talk about Chris Brown owe him $25,000 for some music or whatever, and that he on EBT. I'm so tired of these celebrities playing in our face, okay? And Chris trolled out of him back, okay? I wasn't even mad at him for that. Like, boy, bye. Where's your paperwork? Where's your paperwork? Let's get into it. He responded, and he wanted to explain why Chris Brown owes him for his music.
So I know Chris kind of threw a little jab. You know, Chris Brown, Chris Breezy, kind of threw a jab, you know, saying what's funnier, a troll or a broke one? Ouch. You know, when you saw that or heard about that, what went through your mind? I mean...
Fair use, fair use, fair use. What y'all think he gonna say, child? Fair use. This falls under fair use, YouTube. Y'all been with me trying to give me copyright strikes. Fair use. What y'all think he gonna respond? Okay, here we go.
What went through my mind? All that bullshit's for the birds, and you ain't nothing but a vulture.
That's a no for me. That's a no for me. Leave it to Chris. That's a no for me. That's a no for me. Where's the Sandman when we need him? Child.
That's what went through my mind.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, why does Chris owe you the $25K? I guess that's what everyone's asking right now.
I didn't even know. That's why I sold my catalog. You know, when I was going to prison and stuff, I thought it'd give me some money.
Did you hear that handful of information that he just gave? That's why I sold my catalog when I was going to prison. That's why you on EBT, boy.
I need to see my daughters. It helped me from going to prison. It still didn't work. I still did 3 years. But I owe him. It says I owe him 4 songs. Even though I recouped.
There you have it, Naughty Crew. This is his fault. He still owe music.
Off the first song, Deuces, they said I still have to owe the songs. I got all the songs done, and now they're saying Chris has to sign off. And I have all the emails, so if somebody's lying on my brother, man, I apologize. I don't really apologize about nothing. You better tell them to apologize, brother. But all that thinking people is too rich to talk to people just because I sleep on my granny couch, I'm still a man first.
Oh my God. No, you didn't say that. He said I still sleep on my granny couch, but I'm still a man. I'm still a man, child. Kevin McCall, like words can't even express how you are playing. Kevin McCall.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You still on your granny couch? Man up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I know. So I know Thug offered you the $25K to pay whatever Chris owes you. Will you accept?
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. Like, I mean, I don't really want no charity. That was a great gesture.
Oh my God, you don't want no charity, but you was up there on that couch crying with your EBT card out for the world to see. Make it make sense. I'm confused.
Yeah.
I never met Thug, so I would have loved if he really wanted to reach out. He could have DM'd me and gave me his number, and I did all the public stuff. But I accept the gesture. But if you want to work, I'm cool with working. You know what I'm saying? I got some fire for you. We both Leos,
That would be
so you
cool.
already know that line, and you know what time it is. So I'm a Thugger fan, but yeah, I don't want nobody money. I already earned the 25K. So CB, run that.
Wait. You don't want nobody money, but you want Chris Brown money. Oh my God.
Or whoever you up under, had him run that. And matter of fact, have him run it.
So I know Chris kind of threw a little jab. You know, Chris Brown.
Child, you can't make this stuff up. So yes, Young Thug did offer to pay him the money, and Thug responded to Kevin McCall. Child, you can't make this stuff up. Thug, you better just worry about staying out of prison, bro. Okay. So Thug responded via Twitter. Shout out to Double XL. Sorry, MC. LOL. Ain't no. This was all happening, kid.
Why the fuck I got an EBT card? And this is at Breezy, bro, and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KeKe Max. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping.
Wait. He said it. He said, "Can I get the 25,000 for the 4 songs I owe you?" Did you do the music or did you not?
Tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me cry on here, so y'all can think I'm a fuck nigga. That's ain't fair, man.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's why.
hey. Look, bro.
Calm down, bro. I'm on EBT, straight. Look. Say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in there by my face with a mask like COVID, bro. Why the fuck I got an EBT card? And this is at Breezy, bro, and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KeKe Max. Can I get 25,000 for them?
So here's when Young Thug was like, "Kevin McCall hit me, ninja. I'll give you 25K. Boy, you better take that money. You better take that money so you could get off your granny couch." Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. Chris Brown, he trolled him. He said, "Remember this, you can't walk across a burnt bridge." And you know what's funnier than a troll? A broke one, period. Thumbs up the video. Yes, he said 4 songs I owe you. Which one is it? Do Chris owe you money or do you owe Chris 4 songs? It's a reason why you ain't get paid, bro. But don't come out here dry begging, acting like you did all this work and you didn't. Okay? Kevin, go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. Like, Chris Brown did you dirty, and that, as he should. Okay? Because you don't make no damn sense that you out here begging and pleading and it's a lot. It's a lot. All right. Shall we, before we get into the rap girlies, shall we get into KeKe Palmer? Thumbs up the video, Naughty Crew. Please thumbs up the video. Chris is Aggie. Good one, though. Thumbs up the video. Share the live out. Okay, we about to get into KeKe Palmer and selling out. Selling out her people. Okay. Let me tell you something. This country has stolen so much from our people, and I'm talking about Black people, okay? Yes. And if you sensitive, this ain't the channel for you. We want to keep it real. Like, they stole so much from our culture, our language. They stole us from our well, they ain't steal us. We was actually sold by our own people. And this is why people are going crazy and having a fit about what KeKe Palmer did. Now, KeKe has a new network or whatever. I'm not really pressed for it. I know she got a show rotating on Prime. Wasn't really, I was kind of turned off by what she did to Baby Daddy. Had all of us pulling at our heartstrings and come to find out they was both knocking each other between the washer and dryer. Okay, some things need to be left off the internet, but her exposing him shows her intent or whatever, her controlling ways. Well, now she's working on this new project that came out on her network. Was it KeKe TV or whatever? And it's about an Asian going to a HBCU. I don't know why, like, why do we need that type of concept? Everybody don't belong at the cookout, Naughty Crew. Thumbs out the video, okay? Certain things need to be preserved just for our culture. She way too performative for you. Yes, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, let's get into it because they dragging her. The name of her new series is called Southern Fried Rice, okay? That right good. Last thing I was, what the fuck is this, okay?
Okay, so KeKe Palmer is facing backlash after announcing that a new coming-of-age dramedy called Southern Fried Rice is coming to her network, KeKe TV. The series is written by Nicki Stevens, and KeKe Palmer is one of the executive producers, but the people are not rocking with the plot and don't understand why KeKe Palmer put this in our palms at this time. Southern Fried Rice follows a Gen Z Asian-American girl named Coco who was adopted and raised from birth by a black family. So black culture and a black family is all she knows. On top of that, she gets accepted into a HBCU. And so this series follows her trials and tribulations on how to figure out her identity, defending her identity, and being accepted at an HBCU. And I'm seeing a lot of discourse on this. I'm seeing people saying, why do we need this? Why are we writing stuff about people being misunderstood in our spaces when they don't try to understand us in their spaces till this day? Somebody said, what gets me about that Southern Fried Rice show KeKe Palmer is producing is that no other community is going out of their way to center black experiences in their spaces. In fact, a lot of those communities are anti-black. Anyone involved in that project has low racial self-esteem. Someone else said, I'm not watching no show about an Asian girl raised by a black family attending an HBCU. You should have released that BS when Dear White People and Mixed Dish came out. We not on that right now. Read the room. Somebody else said Asians were the ones that got the affirmative action release because one person was mad they didn't get into an Ivy League and assumed that black people were responsible of taking the advantage when the entire time it was white women. And here is an opposing argument. Somebody said, y'all do know there are Asian and black Americans in interracial relationships that are Blasian children who grow up to be Blasian adults, right? Even her, Janae Aiko, Saweetie, Naomi Osaka, Anderson Paak are Blasian. Y'all always say we have no allies and then shun the ones that literally are part of us. And black families adopt Asian children as well. So the Asian adopted kids can grow up to learn about their family's heritage. Y'all don't have to watch the show. Somebody else said the first season of A Different World centers around a white girl at a HBCU, and we all agree it's the worst season and everyone skips over it. So why would KeKe Palmer take a similar approach with the Asian girl at a HBCU? History tells you we don't want it. And so then after all the discourse, KeKe Palmer came back with a response to all the backlash.
Hey, you guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I wanted to chop it up real quick about this series called Southern Fried Rice that's premiering on KeKe TV. That is receiving some controversial feedback. Now, Southern Fried Rice was created by Nicki Stevens, and while I can't speak to her inspiration for the show, I can speak to her dedication as a creative. I mean, Nakia has written, show ran, and produced 4 shows alongside her Damn Right Originals team with KeKe TV. And KeKe TV has
Nobody really care about all of this. Why'd you do it? I don't care about her accolades. Why'd you do it?
proudly invested over $500,000 on her creations. And I say that because it's not easy to obtain that kind of investment. In KeKe TV, this is the ethos of the company. It's a network not just because it has stars and shows or has talent, but because it's about the people who create the shows and connecting them. I mean, we have Alex King, a black queer creator that made the short film Keep Me in Mind. We have Antoine Lachey, who created the horror story Blue Forest. We have Cousin M by a father and son duo, Rosero and Eric McCoy. Chelsea Sanders, who created Make It Make Sense and Unlabeled by Lawrence Murray. Chelsea also did Dear KeKe. Look, what you like is subjective, but the support of black creatives is not. And it's a task that KeKe TV takes on with pride, because if you want to be a creative, you have to be able to create. And that takes money. And it's KeKe TV's mission to find the funds for you to be in practice, for you to experience trial and error, and to take your projects off the page and get more than one chance to do it in action. So whether you like it all or some or none, I say give these creatives a chance to grow as we continue to grow in supporting them. So God bless you guys. And like I said, Nakia has Southern Fried Rice that's coming out most recently, but she has Nepotista, Ho and Tails, and Psychology of Fuckboys. That's also some great stuff for you to check out. Take care. Thanks for listening. Holla at your girl.
I don't think the problem was ever the black creators and who you hired. I think what they're saying is the problem is what they're choosing to produce as they are given these opportunities. The name being Southern Fried Rice is just crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie. But how do y'all feel about the show? Y'all watching it, or is it boo tomato tomato? Let's talk in the comments. I'll see y'all soon. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's a no for me. And I forgot about that season on A Different World when the white girl went to the HBC. Child, I forgot all about it. That was like Denise's first year of college. Why y'all always trying to experiment on us to see how we gonna react? We don't want it. Like, y'all stay over there. Like, y'all don't be wanting us in your community. I say what you want. A lot of Asians are racist, and I'm not saying all, but a lot of them are very, very racist. Right, CC. Those titles don't make me want to watch it at all. I just feel like you are exploiting our culture. And it makes me feel even more disappointed that it's a black creator behind all of this. But KeKe, boo, boo, tomato, tomato. We don't want it. We don't want it. You want to know why? Because meantime, we are in the White House fighting for our rights. Fighting not to get erased, even though we built this country. Let me educate you, KeKe. Here we go.
Well, let me ask you, what else have y'all done for poor black people in this country? Give me another bill that y'all got, because that is not what you are known for. Is looking out for poor black people. I'm just saying. These are the facts. So, in fact, nobody mentioned the numbers or wanted to play on the numbers until I brought up the fact that at a private school, they can decide who they do and don't want. And unfortunately, with this administration, they may tell them, you're not allowed to give out scholarships to students that are of color, because we know that they've done that on the federal level. They said, listen, we're going to take your funding away at certain colleges if you're giving out money based upon the fact that someone is coming from a diverse background. We know that our HBCUs right now are really concerned that they may end up struggling because they tend to cater to a certain demographic. So please don't get it twisted. We, the American people, know that y'all have not been fighting for what is best for black folk, whether we're talking about in education or whether we're talking about the over incarceration or over policing, as we see the invasions of black run cities right now. Well, let me ask you, what else have y'all done for poor black people?
Period. And all it is another project for KeKe. That's it. She trying to get her network on, trying to get her network popping at all costs. Like Chantel said, not all money is good money. In meantime, we have our representatives like Jasmine Crockett up in the White House trying to fight to preserve our culture, trying to fight for this, our basic civil rights, fight to be seen. And you going to promote a show about an Asian going to a black college. Make it make sense. Like y'all said, read the damn rule. KeKe, we ain't here for it. We not supporting it. You might get a lot of support from the clears, but nah, girl, no. It put a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm not beat. Yes. So Stephen A. Smith, take that to the bank. Oh, did y'all hear he tried to apologize? Did you hear Stephen A. Smith tried to apologize to Jasmine Crockett? Like, what about the standing behind her, regardless of whether you agree with everything she said? Y'all let me know if y'all accept his apology, because I think Jasmine Crockett is doing some great things. She's doing a great job of keeping our community, our people aware of what's going on in that White House.
Take a moment, because I saw something disturbing in regards to President Donald Trump and how he came at Representative Jasmine Crockett. And I wanted to take this opportunity to attack this issue as it pertained to me and Jasmine Crockett, because I personally have had an issue with how things have been misconstrued and misinterpreted. But at the end of the day, I have to own it. And that's what I'm going to do today. And so when somebody says to me, Stephen, rather than point to her and her verbiage and her language and how she talked about the president, what about how he talks? I have no problem with that. I can understand that. And if that is the reason that everybody is in an uproar, that is fine. And I have no problem apologizing to my sister because, damn it, I want her to know I don't feel that way about her. Just like I didn't feel that way about Kamala Harris. Just like I don't feel that way about the marvelous, the wonderful, the incomparable, the greatest first lady ever, and Michelle Obama, in my estimation, or anybody else. But what we're going to do on this show is understand who the hell I am and how it's going to be as long as I'm doing this show. I have no problem apologizing if I'm wrong. I have no problem apologizing if I've made somebody feel a certain kind of way. But I'm going to challenge the legitimacy of what people come at me with when I think that challenge is warranted and deserved. If you came to me and you said to me that it came across as a bit dismissive, Stephen, you should have been more protective of her than that because look at how he speaks. Look at how they act on Capitol Hill towards her. I just take a moment because I saw something.
What's disturbing is that you did it in the first place, and it took all of this backlash for you to give a haphazard apology. I don't even consider that to be an apology. I mean, pride will ruin some of these men out here. His ego runs his life. His ego runs his life, and he could have just kept that. And quite frankly, I don't think Jasmine even care about him. Like, in her world, you really not relevant. She's fighting for a bigger cause, and your opinion is low man on the totem pole at this point. He's just such a scooches. Thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. I love what Jasmine Crockett is doing for our people. Yeah, in meantime, your president is demanding $230 million because he feels like he was wronged. Never mind that he's a convicted felon. Like, it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. Thumbs up the video. So to all my family business people, shout out to the family business. I love this show. Okay, they are coming back. The family business is back. Season 6, a new episode every Thursday on BET Plus. I know, Chantel, you've been waiting for the show. They back. They back. They back. They back. Thumbs up the video, please, Naughty Crew. Thumbs up the video. All right. So I'm so happy I'm getting some good TV. Looking forward to Why Did I Get Married Again on Netflix. Yes. All right. And I'm obsessed with Beyond the Gates. I don't know if any of y'all are watching it, but yes, I am obsessed with Beyond the Gates. Yeah, alleged rapist down with the Epstein people. Like, Deflection and distraction, girl. Deflection and distraction. All right, let's get into the rap girlies because they are going ham. They are going ham. Okay. Let's start with Unhinged, Nicki Minaj. Oh, Miguel's coming out with a new album, y'all, called Chaos. He just had a new baby. It's crazy. I know his ex-wife is like on the floor. All right, so Nicki Minaj is unhinged. As you all know, Keisha Kayor and her husband Gucci Mane had a Breakfast Club interview, and that triggered her. That triggered her to go. She on the ski slopes again, y'all. She on the ski slopes again. I don't know, Elite. I don't know. But Nicki Minaj is on one, y'all. Okay. To me, I don't even understand like why she is doing all of this. Well, I do understand. It's called deflection and distraction. All right. But she went on Spaces and went in over Keisha Kaur. Child, y'all get yourselves together because she go through about 10 personalities in the span of like 30 seconds. And you wonder why people calling you schizo and all like that. Like, I just don't get it. But we going to get into it. All right. She talking about it. She trending. Thumbs up the video. And I just think this is just not necessary. I really don't think this is necessary. Shout out to Baller Alert, okay? She said Keisha Kaur been copying her for years. Keisha Kaur want to be her. Like, girl, I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's get into
Most obvious, the bitch said she had allergy, but she figured she would do the show anyway. Do what show anyway? Who would have needed to see or hear you? You see how you gave yourself away? Shut your silly ass down and go and fix that filler.
St. Hudson. She got the tea, girl. This is why she mad. She's St. Hudson, thank you for the super chat. You want to know what it really is? Keisha did an interview with Safari not too long ago, and Nicki is bitter. Always. She always bitter. Girl, anything she can't control. And how long her and Safari been broken up? Thanks for the deets, sis. Thanks for the deets.
The fuck wrong with you, bitch? Did y'all hear what I said? I was in another screen. Huh?
Look at all the thumbs down.
What do I always tell y'all about anybody that will sit up in your face and
look at all the thumbs down that's coming up? Like, she is disgusting. And the fact that at your big grown age that you still doing stuff like this, Papa Bear ain't got a chance, y'all.
and lie, like most obvious, the bitch said she had allergy like that is a motherfucking fool. Why would you have had to decide if you was still gonna do a show because you got bit by a bee? Bitch, is you fucking who the fuck you think we was born yesterday, dumb bitch, bitch, your children are expecting better out of you now.
Papa Bear is expecting better out of you, girl. You don't got nothing to do with your life but to come at this woman. And trust me, Keisha Kaur is not my favorite person, but this is unwarranted. Just like the situation with Cardi was unwarranted. Like, you are miserable and it's showing. You need to read Gucci Mane book, girl. Deb Anthony, where are you? Why aren't you snatching this girl off the internet?
Why would they have had to talk to you? You see how you just revealed that the show was to talk to you? You see how you just revealed that it was not about Gucci Mane, you silly hoe. Now I can say a lot of things now. And Miss Deb said she want to get in on the motherfucking action too. But I said, we trying to be nice.
Miss Deb is her only friend, y'all. Her and Tasha K, that's her only friend.
Nice. Like that. Is a motherfucking fool. Why would you have had to decide if you were still gonna do a show because you...
Why you care?
Since when, if somebody's spouse... I use that term loosely depending on certain things that
Woo! The nerve of her to talk about somebody's spouse. The nerve. I hope Keisha KR dragged the shit out of her.
well, since when somebody's spouse gotta do the show? Bitch, if you had a allergic reaction, bitch, why you didn't do your motherfucking self a motherfucking favor and us, bitch, and sit the fuck outside? You are that insecure about your aging face that you have lied to millions of people and said, once you seen how... Notice she ain't say she got bit by a bee or some shit that she had an allergic reaction. Notice she ain't say that prior to that footage coming out. Like, she didn't wake up that morning and say, oh, shit. My God, y'all, I got this sting by a bee. Well, I got an allergic reaction. Blood clot tea. Messy. No, since when, if somebody's spouse, bitch, it was when the footage came out that she seen her filter didn't come with her outside that day, is when the liar got to lying. Holla. Do I got in there fucking body in here, bitch? It was when she saw herself that she jumped. Haha, you jumped. It was when she saw that the filler had stopped filling in that liar got to doing what the liar is known to best do, bitch. Lie.
Says the biggest liar, okay? The biggest liar and delusional person on this earth to be talking about somebody's husband when your husband got the record that he got. Girl, bye.
And every day I want you to look in the mirror, y'all, and say, God, remove every liar. Bitch, it was when the footage came out that she seen her filter didn't come from my motherfucking face. The bitch is so insecure at her face, simply being her face. You see, not everyone ages like the generous queen, because my light inside, my grace.
It's no light inside of you, girl. I get nothing but darkness every time you hit these damn internet streets, child. It's nothing but darkness when it comes for Nicki. Okay, that's why you gotta hide behind a meme or an emoji on your spaces. Like, at the end of the day, it's giving you're jealous of her. Like, you're paying attention so much to her, and it's just like you sound bored at home.
My peace, my love.
For somebody so peaceful, she sure do spew a lot of hate. Thumbs up this video.
My restraint when I have the power to do so much damage and choose not to. That is why the queen ages gracefully. The queen is queening.
Mm-mm.
And she does that very naturally.
Mm-mm. Queens don't come off their throne for peasants, child. Thumbs up this video. You have nothing about you is queen-like or queen-esque. Even your man ain't king-like or royalty-esque. Like, I don't get that vibe from you. I get you're a hater.
The face is the face of grace.
Look, Voodoo Doll said it best. If you the light, like you say you are, if you are so beautiful, if you're the queen, you don't have to say it every time. Just like every time Cardi drop an album, she has to drop all her numbers and accolades, which are old and not relevant anymore. Like people will see, you will shine, your light will shine naturally. But because you always have to say it, that tells me that you don't even believe it yourself.
See, you want the after effects. My restraint when I have the power to do so much damage and choose not to. That is why the queen ages gracefully.
I'm bored. She's bored.
The queen is queening. And she does that very naturally. Y'all all want the after effects of being queen.
Girl.
Y'all want the after effects of being queen. But you would never have made it through becoming queen.
She don't want to be. To be quite honest, she's a queen in her own kingdom. Period.
Know much about much.
Look at this bipolar shit. The fuck? Y'all, we going down the ski slope, okay? Just remember that. Thumbs up the video.
Boy, do narcissists sure have a way of pushing themselves to the front by any means necessary.
This shit is
they will step on you. They will
creepy.
Wow. It ends today. It ends today. It ends today. You dishonored your husband.
How?
You do not honor Gucci Man.
I'd rather her honor Gucci Man than you honor Kenneth Petty, child.
Know much about much. But boy, do narcissists sure have a way of pushing themselves to the front by any means necessary. You do not honor him. People who have eyes to see and really see know what you did to him and why you did it that day.
Hi, Daisy. Daisy. Is that Papa Bear? Is that Papa Bear in the background? Does he talk? Does she? That was all weird. How many personalities did y'all count? Put it in the chat. How? That shit is creepy. She need help. What are you talking about? You talking riddles? I can't stand somebody who's talking riddles. This bitch straight up. You from the East Coast. Like, she missed her calling for doing voiceovers, though. She could get a lot of money for doing that, but don't nobody want to work with her because her husband is a criminal, child. All right? At the end of the day, Nicki, you are projecting. Everything you saying about that girl, it's you. Look in the mirror. You're the narcissist. You want to be the only one. God forbid if somebody have the same outfit as you. I mean, I don't care. I don't like for it shows me that you are really paying attention to Keisha Kayor, because for you to take the time to match up all those, child, you bored. Look, Chantel said I stopped counting. Nonverbal. Oh. That's why she smokes so much. I mean, that's why you got to be careful who you had kids with. You need to know people genealogy, because that stuff could pass down to your kids. Thumbs up the video. So, you know. She just given that she's really, really miserable, okay? But she ain't the only one going off. Cardi B, she dragged JT and drags Bia, okay? She was on Spaces as well. Let me see which one I want to go with. Yeah, hers is not as long. I don't even know how people hang out in Nicki Minaj Spaces listening to all of that. It's evil. I feel like it's like a ritual she's doing over there. Like she get a kick out of seeing how many people pull up or whatever to kiss her ass. It's disgusting. And she be playing like, I don't know how Armand and all of them be going up there, letting her talk to them crazy. Like, girl, bye. If we was in person, you know it'd be on site.
Cardi is not done yet.
Bitch, you don't look fucking better than me or nothing. You can't rap better than me. You don't look better than me. You can't do nothing better than me. Bitches can do nothing better than me. Nothing.
She recently took to Twitter Spaces to flame Bia and to flame JT.
I just found out Bia numbers yesterday. I'm not gonna pick on her because of that shit. That's overkill.
Claiming she saw Bia's first week numbers and how she was gonna respond to JT on her own time.
You know why I didn't reply to the other bitch? Because, bitch, I'm gonna reply to you on my time, like I did again. I'm gonna have you feeling sleeping like you tucked. But it's not because I don't got shit.
As we all know, Bia dropped her self-titled album Bianca, and it's looking like it moved about 8,000 copies in the first week. And I found most interesting is she says, yes, I saw Bia's first week numbers, but I'm not going to make fun or bully her for it because that would be overkill. I find that considerably interesting, especially considering the fact that her and Nicki Minaj went back and forth about her first week numbers for her second album, Am I the Drama, recently. As far as JT goes, Cardi B did not waste any time trying to clock her, saying how she was going to respond to JT on her own time, how JT doesn't look better than her, can't rap better than her, and can't do anything better than her.
Bitches can do nothing better than me. Nothing. I'm gonna let you think you have that. I'm gonna let you think you have that. That's what I do though. I let bitches think that they have that.
That she is going to let JT thinks that she has it and thinks that she has a one-up on her. The whole time she is planning on responding on her own time again. Not even going to hold you. Cardi B definitely time last night for her to chill on her bed, put her feet up and rub them together since she is pregnant, and stop worrying about these rap girlies. Enjoy your pregnancy and holla back at these girls when you are done touring. I'm curious to know what you guys think regarding this, and I want to know how y'all feel about Cardi B whacking JT and whacking Bia again. Let me know down in the comments, you guys. Peace. Cardi.
If you ask me, Cardi B woke up all the rap girlies, okay? Had everybody Twitter fingers, okay? I love I Am the Drama. I hear a new confidence in her voice. I hear a new confidence, and maybe they have to do with her shedding that narcissist man, that cheating off cheat. Maybe it has something to do with that, and they divorce being final. She looking forward to a new baby by her new cheating ass man or whatever, but she don't seem to be bothered by that. At the end of the day, Cardi has given it to all of these chicks, from Nicki Minaj to Bia to JT. She gave it to all of them and woke all of them up and made them slightly relevant for a little while. And say what you want about I Am the Drama and the numbers. I think she did really good. I think Nicki see that Cardi really is competition. I love the album. I love Bodega Baddie, okay? I love Imaginary Player, okay? I love the album. I love Safe with Kalani. Okay, it's a bop. Like, I think she did great. Ooh, who you talking about, Cardi? Sayanta said, everybody knows she's soft. Ask anybody in Queens. She was never running up on anyone. And my homegirl used to work with her in Red Lobster Co-op City. What? Okay. I'm going to drop the link only for a few minutes, y'all, because I got to start getting myself together for bed. I'm gonna drop the link if anybody want to come up and sound off. Okay, really quick. Saint Hudson, I know you got something to say, girl. Okay, but I want to know who you talking about, Cardi or I'm sure you talking about Cardi. I thought Cardi was from the Bronx though. No, Nicki is from Queens. That's why Nicki over there mad. Yes, Cardi woke up all the rap girlies, and I love how she was like, "I'm gonna respond in my own time when I want to." I know that's right. Make her wait for it. And JT, you clap back, and it still was whack. Oh, Nicki. Okay, it was Nicki you talking about. Yeah, I know Nicki a punk. That's why she's such a keyboard gangster. Sitting over there in that mansion and can't go nowhere with her man. That would piss me off. Like, I gotta ask permission for my man to go away with me. That's whack. Nicki has now become a recluse. She don't go nowhere. She don't have no brand deals like that. That's why she doing all of this stuff on Spaces and on Twitter and stuff like that. Name any events that you see her at. Most are like you see Cardi collabing with different brands and stuff like that. She be doing club appearances, all that. She be doing club appearances. She everywhere. She everywhere. Whether she getting money on social media or if she collabing, Cardi doing it. And I think that's why Nicki mad. And that's why she won't go back and address her because Cardi woke it up. But Nicki asked for it. She woke it up, revealing her mental illness, revealing the still her people stealing around her. Now the next week we find out, look, this how you know Nicki pay attention. She went and checked them credit card statements and found out they was thieving her. They was thieving her. So if you such the queen, Nicki, why are you paying attention to everybody else? Explain that. Don't nobody want to book her because did you see how Kenneth was acting? What was it? The VMA Awards. Hey, St. Hudson. What was it? Hey, I missed you.
I missed you too, darling. Go on, finish what you saying.
No, remember when they was at the award show and she brought Kenny and his goon friend and they tried to come for Offset? Like, who want that around? They in the background acting like a pump fool.
I was waiting for the dice and then milk crates. Both of them is way too old for that.
For real.
And she telling people she met him in high school. That nigga dropped out of high school at ninth grade. And he's like 6 years older than her.
See?
So what high school they met at?
It's all lies, y'all. It's all lies. Let me tell you something. Nicki thought her stardom was so big that she thought she could make his past and his background go away. And one thing about the internet, it never forgets. Okay, it's gonna go on forever. All right, I don't care who you try to sue, whatever narrative you try to drive, saying he was set up, he was only 16. It don't matter. He accepted the charge, he did the time, and he's on the registry.
And he was on probation at the time when he did it for larceny and robbing somebody.
See?
While he did this mess, that boy was a degenerate. And you know what Nikki thought? She thought her gangster was as big as the male gangsters. And you know the male rappers all got so many charges, most of them, and they got into so much mess, but they still doing their thing. No, sweetie, it's not the same. First of all, you're not a man. He's not bringing in no bread. They let that mess slide because the men make the industry money. What does Kenny do besides suck up your money?
That's all he doing. And I really feel like she threw that bone to Tasha K, talk about, oh, it's her stylist and this and that, because she really don't want to say what it is. And it's that husband of hers. She need to put him on a leash and get him neutered.
And this is me saying this, Hudson, not naughty, but I swear, if I was a betting woman, I bet he's going upside her head because he had a hand problem already. And all the ex-girlfriends that said something said it. And you know, any man like that that's dumb is going to be insecure if this chick is bringing in all the money and he's just sitting there. He's probably not even smart enough to play video games. He probably over there digging in his nose like he was on that video.
Queens aren't sugar mamas, Nicki. Queens don't take care of men.
And don't say
I don't know
and
what
don't
her idea of queen is.
and if that's your queen, I feel real sorry for you.
Me
That's
too.
what you call a queen? That's what you call that. Cause you like her music? Cause
Nah,
you like her music? And she make you laugh with the funny voices? That's what you praising? That's what you getting there and that's whose feet you kissing? That's
I get
crazy.
multi personality, like
My
some
mama's
type
my
of
queen.
person.
I said my mama's a queen. Nikki is 43 years old. She's way too old to be acting like that.
I mean, this is like so high school. What she doing to Keisha Kaur? Like, and it was. I just thought it was whack. Like, you really went back and dug up pictures of outfits that are common amongst celebrities. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was about
I'm
to
sure.
say, go on. I was about to say.
No, but I'm sure most celebrities have a lot of similar things.
That two-piece Versace, the black and gold. I've seen everybody from Keisha to Paris to like the Kardashians. Everybody had that outfit. What is she talking about?
So because I'm wearing an outfit, I want to be you. Like,
And
get
half of those outfits Keisha had first. What is she talking about? You can't.
exactly. She look like a plum fool. That's why I like the way Keisha, and trust me, Keisha Kaur is not like, I don't put her in this high standard, this high regard or whatever, but I like the way she responded. It was classy, and she had her rock on her finger when she responded. Like, you're jealous. I think you're jealous of Cardi. I think you're jealous of Keisha Kaur, because Cardi had enough balls to get out of her relationship. What about you?
Jealous of SZA. She jealous of Meg Thee Stallion. Who else was she beef? She was beefing with everybody, even Ariana Grande and them. She jealous of everybody. I never met a queen I was so mad.
At
I never
everybody. How
seen
you gonna
one.
be mad at the kingdom that made you popular?
No, her main issue, like I said, her main issue, for anyone that ain't catch her main issue with Keisha is not what was said in that issue, is that Keisha had over an hour interview with Safari not too long ago on her channel. And you know she bitter like when anybody get close to Safari still, because she know damn well she should have stayed with that man. Because she was excelling when she was with that man.
She was. She would have been better off. I mean, would she have
Hmm.
to deal with his philandering ways? Absolutely. We know he a gigolo, but she would have been better off staying with him than doing what she doing now. Like, she
Her
basically
husband
is
now's a
getting married
gigolo.
by herself.
Her husband now's a gigolo, and he running up her car. At least Safari did some work around here. Like,
Exactly. And don't be mad at Safari because he figured out how to get a bag. Okay, like.
first of all, I don't care what nobody say because I was in the industry at that time, and we from up top. We know what it is. We hear what's in the streets,
Mhm.
just like y'all hear what's in your street, and you could tell too. Safari was writing 90% of her raps, or they was sitting down with a pen together. Her rhymes came from that man. You could tell the difference before him and after him.
You could. You definitely could tell. You definitely could tell. But at the end of the day, every time she do one of these internet rants and goes off, you make yourself look more and more crazy and you make yourself unlikable. Like, every time you do it. And it's just like, that's why I know there's nobody around her that really, really give a F about her. Cause they will, like, a friend will check
Exactly.
you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I noticed you said her and Deb really not cool like that. I think that, like, she did Deb wrong.
Yeah, she did. Deb is a first of all, Deb. She might as well be called Madam Deb. She's a hustler. She knows what's going on. She is the female Suge Knight. You think she really buddy with Nicki? No, she keeping her friends closer, her enemies closer. She got time today. She'll do and say whatever it is to get her, and she knows what it is. I'm telling you, if I was Nicki, I wouldn't trust no Miss Deb after what Nicki did to her. Absolutely not. If I
Mm-hmm.
did someone dirty like that, you think I'm gonna open my door to them?
Exactly. And I'm not even convinced that it's like all the stylists. I think what Cardi said on that Twitter about her husband, I think it's all true. I think it's
It's
true.
her. Anybody that has an American Express card will tell you. You don't even see American Express on these like DoorDash and all that stuff. You don't even see a section for American Express. American Express do not play that. She know damn well that that was her husband. You can't do anything. Why do you think they used to say, and this is da 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 da, and they don't take American Express? Like, because American Express don't play that. If there's a discrepancy, they're gonna either tell you to come into the to their office, or they're gonna come to your door knocking on your fucking door. The only people that could use that card was her spouse.
Exactly. That's how I feel. Like, why would a stylist put a tracker on you? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, only your husband will want to put a tracker on you because he around here, everything moving, and he whining and dining shit. You know what it remind me of? In Superhead book when she talked about Bobby Brown when they went out to dinner and he dropped the card and was Whitney name on it. That's what Kenny.
That's what I said. He probably Kenny bringing her in there, anything in there. She's like, "Oh, thank you for the gift." She probably bought that gift with her own American Express card.
What can he really do for her? At the end of the day, you a glorified sugar mama. There's nothing queen-like about you. The decisions you make are not queen-like. I don't feel like she really truly honors herself. Like, and then she really put the nail in the coffin when she procreated with that fool. Okay.
Because she wanted babies so bad, but the most of that DNA comes from the male side. If it's any
Of course.
neurological, yeah. And how do you go from Nas to Kenneth Petty? Like, I don't know what she thought she was gonna. She could never be Keisha K. Or when it comes to wifelyhood and all that, being a partner, being a spouse, she could never be a Keisha. Never.
I just think she with Kenny because he weak. Like, she could dominate and control him with her money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she thinks she can, but he know what he's doing with her.
Yeah, I mean,
you notice, like you said, where her friends and stuff like that, men like him, that's how I know he's abusing her. You know this too, Nadi. That's why he's isolating her from everybody.
Right. And then she fell out with Ra Ali too. Ra Ali was always phony to me. I mean, Remy Ma let us know on Love and Hip Flop what it was with her. Okay, like she got one of them voices that she just it's inauthentic and phony. That's all I get from her voice. Like she
like Meghan Markle.
Yes. Like she tried to act like all calm. But you see when Cardi read her to riot act like, bitch, I seen you already. You was in a wheelchair and this
and I threw the stick at you. I know Cardi did. I know
she did. But see, that's why the people love Cardi. Because what you see is what you get with Cardi. She ain't changed. That's how she is. She always says she a sensitive gangster. And I respect it because she stand on business. I don't feel like Nicki stand on business. She's a hater. She's a hater to me or whatever.
I believe she's schizophrenic. Because you know what?
I believe so too.
There's a couple of YouTube videos, a schizophrenia simulator. Yeah, and it puts you inside the body of a schizophrenic and like you're walking around like them and you see what's going on, all the different voices, the thinking everyone is after you. Like when she was at class and not, she was laughing and try to kick them in the face the next minute. That's how them schizophrenic people be.
I could only imagine living with her, and especially if she riding on them ski slopes on top of that. Girl, that is a recipe for disaster. Like, but I could believe like she has a diagnosis. You can't go through that many personality and voice changes and tell me you're normal. I'm sorry.
No, and the way they work these especially the musicians and stuff like that, you have to be in New York 1 second, then Florida next second, LA, and then Tokyo. They don't get no sleep. They don't get no proper eating times. They're always running. They got music blaring in their ears all the time. So of course you're gonna develop, or it's gonna awaken some mess that's in you. That's why they all be crashing out. They're not gonna. Them barbs are not gonna be happy. Them barbs are not gonna be happy till she wound up like Whitney, and then it's gonna be a bunch of tears.
And then she's gonna be blaming Rock Nation, but you blame Rock Nation and never sue.
Because she's not. There's nothing to blame Rock Nation about. She didn't read her contract. She didn't.
And she got to be accountable for that. Like, but I'm tired of hearing it. I'll tell you that. I'm tired of hearing about Rock Nation being the downfall of everything. Like, girl, you made your bed. Now you got to lay in it. And because of your choice and your relationship, it is making you less and less relevant. Like, you got to go on tour to feel popping. Other than that,
She
like,
was,
I'm sorry, I'm not hearing a bunch of Nicki Minaj music all over the radio. Chris Brown,
knowing her,
stay on the radio. Chris Brown drop a song like every other week on the radio.
and they try to front and say, oh, she's big in other around the world and countries. I was like, because homegirl, I didn't say her name, but Bree is over there in Asia, and she said nothing. They ain't bumping nothing but Cardi. So what are
See?
they talking about?
And I had a panel, St. Hudson, when the beef with her and Megan went down. When Megan dropped his, I had a panel and I had a European on my panel, and she said, actually, over in Europe, we're actually sick of Nicki.
Can you act like they talk about, oh, don't bring up Kenneth's past, and that was the past, he's the future. Why you gotta bring up his past? But you're always riding on Nicki's old stats. So which
Period.
is it?
I
Which is
mean,
it?
that don't really mean nothing to me. I mean, it's old. I mean, it
I
was a
mean,
different time when she came out. Nicki was the only female artist that
hmm
did not pay homage to Lil Kim, by the way, but she was the only one. Of course, her numbers are going to look good. It was
they
a
made
big
it like that.
hole for female rappers at that point in time.
And those that she knows in her heart, you could tell in the venom in her voice, in the stank in her heart. She knows that them numbers that she get now is all a bunch of flunkies that kiss her feet. She knows she hates the bars. She talk down to y'all. She call y'all stupid and y'all better buy my shit. Like she's crazy. Before I come over here and smack all of y'all, you like who? Like what are y'all looking for? A nature boy? A Manson? Like she's
It's
insane.
it's given her fans are like cultish to me. Like it's ridiculous, and I can't stand it. I can't stand people who act oblivious. But I live in a world where you hold people accountable. If you talking but down to me, I ain't beat or whatever. It's just kind of like
Mm-mm.
the fandom. And look at Krishan Rock, dirty ass, and her fans. Like y'all all just like her. Y'all all walking around with stink ass, dirty ass drawers, BV all infested, all that shit. Like what is to really honor about that girl outside of her being a fucking slut?
And she, you know
Like
what?
she's
They're like,
a slut.
she got a lot of older fans too. That's like, oh, she's young. She's a baby. She's about
That's
to be 30
scary.
years old. She's
That's
about to be
scary.
30. So how young is she?
That's scary that people be fanning out, but they really do. And don't think it's just our people. It's a show on Prime called Thirst Trap. A bunch of middle-aged women pining after this young boy because he cute, sending them all their money. This one woman said she sent him like $100,000. I say, bitch,
What?
yes. It's called Thirst Trap on Prime. Check it out. He cute, but I ain't sending nobody all my savings. I'm
Mm-mm.
like,
He
I
probably
want a profession. Like I need.
he probably just said thank you and kept it pushing. Like you
That's
sent me 100.
They was paying for that man whole life, and then when he slept with one, and that's when it all went down. Child, they started going crazy.
I'm sorry. All the Young Money is doing bad. They down bad. Wayne's last album sound like straight trash. Like somebody just picked up a whole bunch of random songs off like a board or something like that. I was like, here, put this, and this. It's okay, baby. And
Yeah,
the only one's doing good is Drake. And don't sleep on Drake. I love Drake. I don't care what nobody say.
yeah,
That man is
Drake's
about
doing
his business.
good.
And everybody. Drake is the soundtrack of every motherfucker around here. Okay, anytime anyone grew up, that Drake was their soundtrack. Niggas lost their virginity to Drake, and now you trying to front on him.
Look, I felt like this. It was healthy competition, and where do you hear Kendrick Lamar now? Like I'm just like,
And
I
now
stay on the radio.
more than Drake's name is linked to Kendrick. Kendrick's name is linked to Drake. Every time Kendrick moves to the left, somebody's saying something about Drake. I don't like Kendrick Lamar. I would never pay to go to his concert. Like his voice is annoying. He's like 5'1". Like what is there to like? And he never comes out. It's not like he's out. Like at least Drake, he's always out. He'll go to a hood and then he'll take care of that hood. He
Right,
always makes sure everybody around him is eating and is
right.
good, and he's not secluded in the house somewhere. And he actually grew up in the project.
See,
Kendrick didn't. Kendrick had a home with his mom and his dad, and like he's like really a backpack rapper that sell incense out the back of his car.
not the incense.
Yes,
I love it. See, y'all getting exclusive tea from St. Hudson. St. Hudson, I miss y'all so much. We gonna get it back popping. Don't worry, or whatever. I
Yes,
just had to take a little break, girl, to deal with some family stuff. But
I understand. I know the break was good.
it was alright. I was busy, but I'm happy to be back with my naughty crew, and everybody was in my comments on Instagram like, where you at? Where you at? I'm here, guys. But life be life for me, and sometimes I even got to take a pause just to like get stuff
Yes.
in order because this is a lot. Content creating, it's a lot, and I gotta be able to be still to focus on creating shows for y'all and things like that. So yeah, I had to
Before
take
you go, what you think? What you think about Cardi's read last night?
I loved it.
Me
Mhm.
too. And everything
I
she said
loved
was
it.
facts.
All she was
So
missing
much.
was a girl pop.
Hmm.
Okay?
And to be fair, like today he was wilding and talking about, oh, you call me this, you call me that, and da, 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 da. I'm like, but you act like she's the first one to say this stuff to you. Everybody has said this to you.
Right,
Even Wiley has said the same mess about you and to you. You just a
right.
mean person and you fall out with everybody. It's not, I can understand if it was just Cardi and maybe Tasha or something like that, but it wasn't. It's everybody.
Everybody.
And I said he got and I said for a long time, I'm like, he got mommy issues. He need to go somewhere and hug his inner child for real. He don't like women. And we've known this for a very long time. People been saying that he don't like women. And he's just mean.
You talking about Armand, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no, Armand,
Armand.
he going I think he met his match when it come to Cardi. Okay. I actually met him when I went to the Diddy trial and I was just like, oh, I thought he would be taller. But it's a couple of people I was like, ooh, like even Deny. I was like, mm.
These people be
Anyway,
snotty like they somebody. That's why Wendy said don't make friends with celebrities. She ain't never been a friend. She always said that since she was on the radio. She don't be kikiing or buddy with celebrities because she go on the radio and she talk about them and she in their business. Why would she do that?
exactly. But Armand, I don't know. I don't know. I don't put too much into what he says. You know, he thinks he's the dominant of the rap girlies. Like, why you don't do the rap boys like that? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But
Maybe
I
she don't stand girls.
think he hates his mother.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I sum it up to, or whatever. Tasha done read him down to the ground. Now it's Cardi turn. But that just goes to show these celebrities be listening, Naughty Crew. They be listening to what we have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Our vote
She made
counts.
him cry. She made him cry. So
And this is my thing. Feel the way you feel, but stand on business.
mm-hmm.
Stand on business. Don't buckle. Cause now, like you done said what you said. Stand on it. Like
Yeah, I
I
said it.
respect that, but like crying and shit, like what the
And what one more thing before you go, that whole thing about I don't like talking about people's kids either because I'm a mom and I'm a mom with the neurodivergent daughter. She good though.
mm-hmm,
I work with her, so she's
mm-hmm,
great. Straight A's. She'll tell like she does math better than me. My girl is good.
mm-hmm.
You have to work with that child, and people have been saying this about Nicki's son for years. You can go on YouTube and just type in Nicki's son autism, and a bunch of old videos will come up, like older than a year.
He's nonverbal, right?
He's nonverbal, and saying one or two words does not make you verbal. He cannot relay sentences. He talks like a 3-year-old, and you can tell that. He's not gonna at 5 years old, he's supposed to be able to say at least, Mommy, can I have some juice? Or Mommy, some juice, please. He don't
All the
say none
Cardi
of that.
kids are very verbal.
They're very verbal. And I'm
And
praying for the one that's coming out now because I know she's been through so much stress. She ain't sit down.
well, shout out to everybody who are moms to children with disabilities. It's a hard feat. It's
Yes.
hard enough trying to raise kids in this world today, and then you add that layers. It's a lot, and you have to have a lot of patience. But with the proper help and therapy, they
They'll be
can
great.
become because I have a cousin that's autistic and he had the proper but he's so skilled in so many other areas. Like he could sing really well. You know, usually when they lack in one area, they're stronger in other areas. But shout
Yeah,
out
and it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like our people, we really need to have a conversation because it doesn't matter whether you're autistic, schizophrenic, bipolar, ADHD,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is. Saying ain't nothing wrong with that man, ain't nothing wrong with that woman, ain't nothing wrong with that baby. That's not helping any. That's the reason why you're so messed up right now because someone didn't help you with something. That's
Right.
why a lot of these people out here cannot read. That's why a lot of people out here can't even tie their shoe or hold down a job because you are clearly lacking somewhere, and if you would have got the proper help and nourishment along, or even now, it's not cool with you yelling and screaming all the time. It's not cool with you cutting up your man's clothes. It's not cool with your man drinking and smoking nonstop. It's something lacking. These are not normal behaviors.
Right, right. It's really not. It's really not. And one thing I can say, their environment is everything. They need to be as stable as possible. And
Hmm.
I just went through that spaces. Papa Bear is right there while she's doing all of this.
Sounding
That's
like
not
a
healthy
damn
for him.
maniac.
Because I don't care if a kid has a disability or not, they're still like sponges. They're gonna absorb your energy
Mhm.
regardless.
She has enough money
Regardless.
for, well, who knows how much money she has now, but I don't care what nobody says. She going broke because where's the money coming from? And she don't have what she's selling nails on TikTok. What billionaire you talking about? It wasn't even other people selling them for her. It was her selling her nails on TikTok. Some little taped together, glued together, crazy glued together nails. She not hitting like she used to be hitting. And if she was, whatever little bit of money she has now, she needs to get her son in therapy. You can bring au pair or a nanny to the house while you're there. If you can't do it, there's teachers that'll come to the house while you're there.
I
If you don't want
question
to be like,
her financial status on the strength of she won't even pay the lawsuits. She'd rather them put
no,
liens on her tours and stuff like that. Like,
we'll see if she go to jail on next Friday because she's supposed to go to jail on Halloween. We'll see if that happens. But maybe if
what?
she was good with her mother, yeah, they're supposed to go to jail. I mean, go to not jail. They're supposed to go to court on the 31st about Kenny and putting their hands on that man. So
Is it
we'll
worth
see what
it?
happens.
He costs more money than he worth, and I think that's just she gonna pay in the end. But when a
She just
woman's
good
fed
that she got
up,
a husband.
mhm,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't need no husband that bad, girl. Mm-mm. I'll stay single
So
for life.
Nas just bought a freaking casino. She went from Nas to Kenneth Petty.
I
How
said
do you
it on
look
my
yourself in the
channel. Nas is
mirror?
the real billionaire.
How do you look yourself in the mirror? That's the type of man that you don't even. He works so much that you don't even have to deal with him that much. Nas be working. Kenneth is right up under you, scratching his nuts.
And I'm sorry, that gangster stuff is played out. Like, it gets you nowhere fast. You end up in prison, putting out more money. Like, that gangster stuff is played out. It's like, grow up already. Like, isn't he almost like 60?
Yeah, he's mad
Still trying to
old,
be gangster. Like, we
and I
outside.
don't think
We outside.
that's the thing. We outside. He be outside. Everybody be saying that he be in Queens on the block chilling with the niggas. I don't think they ever really was in LA. They probably go there sometime, but I don't think they was living in that house in LA. They in New York now. I know because they keep on talking about him on the block. How he get on the block in Queens that quick all the time?
They say she about to lose her house. We'll see. We'll see.
Next Friday, y'all. Next
Next
Friday.
Friday is the day. St. Hudson, thank you so much for coming up. Try to be
Nadia, I miss
live.
you so much.
I miss you too. I miss all my naughty crew, but I had to get up here and talk about these subjects. I couldn't let them go by, child, because the NBA is under fire, child. They done busted the gambling ring. Like, how the FBI
Oh
got the NBA
yeah.
under investigation? Okay, so
Wasn't who won last year with the who was that with the food? Joe DiMaggio or something with the food stamps last year? But
hmm
it was listen, everything is falling around us. It's the what is it? The year of Aquarius. Now it's the century of Aquarius. Everything is falling around us.
like Bree said, Couture Bay. Everybody better go get in that water and take a dip and cleanse that
Hmm.
soul.
Right.
I know I'm planning on a spa day, okay? So I can cleanse my soul. At the end of the day,
Yes.
Pay attention, people, to what is going on. Project 2025 is in full effect. And I believe that that man that I put up here talk about, oh, they trying to take our rights away and they trying to make it a one-party country. That is called communism.
Yes,
I'm
it
just
is. And like I said, make sure your kids can read and write in script. Make sure and learn as much Latin as you can, because all of our bills, all of our laws, especially the old ones, are all written in Latin. They're not written in grammatical English, and they're all in cursive, all of them. There's no reason why our kids shouldn't be reading and writing in cursive.
I be looking. They don't know how to sign their name no more. They stopped teaching them that stuff,
Listen,
and
there's
then
a
everything
reason
is
why.
electronic. So
There's a
I,
reason why their kids don't. Their kids and them little hats kids don't operate like that. Get you some
yeah,
Jewish friends too. I said we all
period.
go to Drake's house in Canada. We all gonna be in Drake's
Exactly.
house chilling.
We can have a big old bar mitzvah.
Hmm.
All right, girl. Let me get up out of here. I'm about to get myself together for work because I gotta take a shower and all that stuff. But I appreciate you coming up and thank you for the donations today. But we live, we back, girl. We
It's
back.
more coming. We back. We back. Share this live, y'all.
Share
Let
this
them know we
live.
back. All right,
Yes, yes.
sweetie.
All right.
Have a
Take
good
care.
night.
You too, St. Hudson. Bye. Woo, y'all. St. Hudson be having the tea, y'all. Okay. That's why I wanted her to come up to give y'all the deets. Love her. She's like an original Naughty Crew member. So I love her long time. I love all of you long time. And I appreciate y'all joining me tonight. But we going to leave it in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the NBA gambling, man. Let me know what y'all think about Cardi B going off on Bia and JT, child. Let me know what y'all think about Nicki Minaj, 15 personalities in about 3 minutes, okay? Riding down the ski slopes. And it's just like, girl, you need to grow up. You need to grow up. But I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed evening. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.